นะโมพุทธัสสะนะโมธัมมัสสะนะโมสังคัสสะ Hi everybody, my tongue is here. Today we were talking about the benefit of meditation. The meditation is in the Western language, but I think the word that should be the right one for what we are doing should be samadhi. I will tell you later why I use samadhi instead of meditation. So today I will share you about benefit first, as the first chapter or the first class of our meditation. Benefit of meditation is the way to encourage or make you have the will to practice samadhi. So there are a lot of benefits from samadhi, but today I will mention about something that the people like the most is called delay aging. Delay aging is mean you are grow old slower than another. So one of the way to make yourself old slower is meditation or the samadhi. Why is that so? I went back to my country and I have a lot of friends. But what I found out is they look older than me, even they be born at the same year. Why is that so? Because of the way they are living, one, and another one is because of, as a Buddhist monk, I am practice meditation a lot. How meditation or samadhi help about the delay aging? The word that we should use to proper about this word should be the way to harm yourself less than what you are doing right now. How meditation works to help delay aging? Because I think everything is linked together to make it as we are or as it be. First, we take a look at how we can grow old faster than another. The way to grow faster and getting old faster than another is to have a lot of stress or tension. Or we should be say we have a lot of problem to deal with. As a Buddhist monk, I have less problem. While my friends, a lot of friends have a lot of problems about family, about the support their family, and problem at works that they have to think over and over. It's not think too much, but only few things, but it's wanders around over and over again. If you think about the body is the car, how to maintain or maintain the car for use longer with a good appearance longer than another. The thing is use maintenance and how you're using it. If you're using it daily and all day long and don't let the car rest, so it become old faster. The body is the same. You wake up in the morning, first thing you do in the morning is thinking about what? Problems and the matter that you have to face today or from yesterday that is not finished. So it means the way to get old faster is to think a lot. Somebody thinks because of the world forced them to think. And somebody just think because they want to harm themselves. By not realizing it, it means thinks a lot. Find more trouble for themselves. Why is that so? I don't know. Because it's maybe because of the surrounding or environment force them to do something like that. But sometimes they don't realize that they harm themselves. Getting old faster. We're talking about thinking how the thinkings work first to understand ourselves better. How? Our brains, the people in this world recognize as the organ used to think. When we are in our womb, in the mother's stomach, until the mother giving birth, and After 3 years, that is the base time for the brain cell to multiply. After 3 years old, what you have is what you have. Later on, it only develops about another system. But the brain cell, the maximum you can have is around 3 years old. Later on, it's getting old and die later. The more brain cell die, the memorization that you have will be decreased. That is normal. But the thing is, when you use the brain cell a lot daily, almost 24 hours, how can that be? Because the people sleeping at night, 6, 8 hours, somebody 4 hours. It depends on people. But the thing is, when you lie down and sleep, you have the dream. The dream is the result of the mind still function or the brain still function. If you have the tool to check the brain, you will see the brain wave is changing all over the place while you are sleeping. What does that mean? It means the brain still function while you are conscious, while you are sleeping. It means it's still working. You think all day and night, and when you sleep, you're still thinking. It's the result of the thinking. Why it's become like that? Because we train ourselves to be like that. For someone who practice samadhi, when you are lie down and sleep, you have to reduce the thought until it becomes zero. And later on, you will have the deep sleep. Deep sleep is the result of you put aside or put down all your worries. It means when you sleep, you can rest. But if you sleep and have the dream, it means your dream affect your rest. So when you wake up, the brain working. When you sleep, it's still working. It's just like the car that you use all the time. So it's no wonder it's getting old faster. So meditation is the way to control the thought. What is the thought? The first time you think, when you're born in this world, maybe at the first year that we practice how to thought, to have a thought. Because the thought is not just come from nowhere, it has its root. It comes from senses. The first thing you're born in this world and open your eyes, you will see the picture. The picture is just like the material for the thought. And the sound that you hear, the taste later on, the taste of the meal, smell, and the feeling from the skin, all of this accumulated together just like the data you keep. And then you start thinking from the simple things and become more complicated as time go on. The more you're getting old, the more complicated thought you have. This is how it works. But why you have to have a lot of thought, a lot of thinking, too much? Because we train to be like that. Nobody tell you that. Do you know if you think too much, it affects your body? Because the thought is start from everything. Before you're doing something, you have thinking first. Then you have the thought. So nobody tell you that the life needs some race. Need some time to stop. Like the car, you can maintain, you can change part and so on and so forth. But you have to stop first. And then you can have maintenance. You can change some part and let it cool down for another time. So it can use longer and longer. And nobody tell you. Even I myself, nobody tell me. I realized that after I reached this point. I practice samadhi almost entire of my life and practice in many ways. And the benefit is over there. Now next year is 50 years old. So I saw someone that older than me, but looked younger, like a 20 years something, because he practiced more and he had the deeper experience. So how to train the thought. It is in meditation, you have to know the root of it first and change the way of what you are thinking, because the power of the mind, power of the thought is very high. For the example, what you think or have the plan for 1 minute, maybe entire of your life you cannot fulfill. For example, I want to have the company the biggest in this country, the most successful in this country. I think only 1 minute, but maybe take time, whole of my life, maybe it's not fulfilled. This is how fast the mind can work. So if it's fast like that, why you have to think too much? Because sometimes the outcome or the result will come out, take only 1 minute. You have the problem, you think all over, but when it come out, the resolution of the problem come out only around 1 minute and everything done. The rest is only harm oneself, things all over, and you harm yourself. Have a lot of stress, attention, and so on and so forth. Then you force yourself to suffer for nothing. So this is the way to train. Meditation or samadhi is the same. Samadhi that I mentioned is come from Pali language. It's come from the word sang bok ati. It means plus the ati. It means when the mind have one emotion, one feeling, and that feeling is positive. No another emotion or feelings join in. It's called samadhi. So it's all about the mind, but it has to be training. If you train inside, you can control how you think. You can control it. Somebody said, I can't control my mind. It's not true. You become like that because you train yourself to become like that. Nobody just come pop out from nothing and be like this. It's trained from environment train you, from you yourself train you, even you don't realize it. That is training. Because Buddhism believe in human ability. You can train to be anything you like if you have the right way to train. So meditation or samadhi, as I mentioned, is the same. The way I train the people is to understand oneself and use the natural meditation or natural samadhi as a key to unlock your power inside, or to train yourself to become peaceful. Because as I said, today we mentioned about the benefit. Delay aging is the same. Somebody said, as I said at the start, it stopped after 3 years of multiplying the brain cell, but it's not true. If you practice meditation to reach the deeper level of meditation, samadhi, it will still multiply more than that. It's just an exception. You only know the rule. So this is the benefit of that one, because it starts from here, start from the thought, then it affects the body. Why is that so? When you get angry with someone, if you observe yourself closely, don't need to believe me. Don't just rush to hit someone. When you get angry, take a look at yourself. What is your feeling? It starts from there, and it starts have the effect the body. This is how important of the thought is. So that's why practice samadhi will help you in this one. Delay aging is only one of those. You control the thought, become the standstill. So the thought is less, the body have lowered the stress or tension. And later on you can be free, just like in the nature, just like the tree that stand over there and affect nothing. Nothing can affect it. Living in the world with a peaceful mind. So for today I will use only around 15 minutes for this first video. Later on I will use like every 15 minutes, but only one topic, because the class that I set is 7 classes. But one class maybe take time more than just 15 minutes. It may be almost 2 hours. So I will separate with a short point and make it clear, because understanding is very important. Today I bless you, let you have longevity, good complexion, happiness, and strength. And may all of your good wishes be fulfilled. Thank you for watching today.